Hi, I'm Steve Peer with WSDOT. I'm here today with some exciting news. After 6 years of construction, we've finally reached the completion of the SR 520 Montlake Project. This is a major milestone for us and we couldn't have done it alone. So today we want to thank our partners and show you all the things we've built together. We opened the new 520 floating bridge back in 2016, but we weren't done. We still needed to connect the floating bridge through Union Bay to the Montlake neighborhood. One of the first things we completed for the Montlake project was the new eastbound lanes connecting Montlake to the floating bridge. These eastbound lanes paralleled the westbound lanes we completed in 2017. But when we're driving on these new, safer bridges, we don't always stop to think about the people who worked day in and day out, nights and even weekends, to build them. We're proud to partner with the trades to provide living wage jobs.
WSDOT has done something that not a lot have done. They've made sure that this project reflects the community. And how do you do that? You hire people from the community that want to get into good paying building trades jobs. You help the pre-apprenticeship and the apprenticeships, and then you tell the contractors they need to hire people from the community. Because there is a project labor agreement, everybody on this project that worked enough hours gets to not only take care of themselves, but their family. That's very transformative for people that have never had health care before.
At WSDOT, we focus on all forms of transportation, not just vehicles or cars. We also built a bicycle and pedestrian bridge over 520, a 3-acre new landscape lid, and more than 1 mile of new bicycle and pedestrian trails, all in this area. And we did this with support and input from bicycle and pedestrian groups.
The Montlake Lid and Pedestrian Bridge is about a mile of carless area for people to walk and people to bike. So when this bridge opened in December, we had over 300 people ride across this car-free pedestrian bridge. I am glad WSDOT didn't work in a silo, but worked primarily with a large amount of community organizations, such as Cascade Bicycle Club.
You may not know this, but Montlake Boulevard is one of Seattle's busiest streets. Around 50,000 vehicles pass through it each and every day. And as our population grows, it's only going to get busier. So we needed to increase capacity and traffic flow through this busy interchange. We needed to make sure the infrastructure built by the state worked seamlessly with existing infrastructure built and managed by the city. So this required a lot of coordination with Seattle's Department of Transportation.
So we have to come together, work together in order to create this massive infrastructure. For example, the signal system was constructed by WSDOT, but will be operated by SDOT Signal Operations. Same thing with the pedestrian facilities and bike facilities. Everything would be operated by City of Seattle. So this is a really good example of collaboration between city and state.
Adding capacity doesn't just mean making it easier for cars to travel. It also means making it easier for people like commuters, neighbors, or UW students to take transit or carpool. One of the most exciting parts of the new Montlake Lid is the new transit center we've built right here. And we did it in close collaboration with our partners at King County Metro and the University of Washington.
This is beautiful. It is going to connect a lot of our riders to opportunities, and we also see this as fitting well with our regional network of transportation and with a link light rail stop next door.
A little over 30% of our population comes to campus on transit, so we're really looking forward to these new bus stops. They'll give East Side commuters a new option to come here.
I take the 542 every day, and normally it just kind of breezes by the Montlake area without stopping. But with the new Montlake Lid, I'm able to interchange if I want to go to the Arboretum, which I usually do. It's been a game changer in terms of my ability to get around the Montlake area and have better access to other eastbound buses when I'm commuting back.
Construction projects are never easy, but they're particularly challenging for the local neighbors who feel the impacts of construction, such as noise, vibrations, and light, every single day and night. We can't thank the Montlake neighbors enough for their patience as we got through this project. Now that it's all behind us, let's hear directly from two longtime Montlake neighbors about what this space means to them and their neighborhood.
Look at this, it's magnificent, but it has been a long haul. We needed to get used to having trucks hauling past every day. For us personally, we have a reduction in noise because of the berm that has been built up. The high path along the boulevard is just lovely. We see so many people going back and forth on bicycles and strollers and walkers and dogs.
This is Archie's favorite walk. He's 13 years old. He didn't used to like to take walks until he started walking across the bridge.
Our relationships with 5 tribes with ties to the SR 520 corridor are critical to us. Over the years, we've worked with the tribes to reduce our environmental impact and honor the past, present, and ongoing significance of Lake Washington and its surroundings. So thank you to our tribal partners for their input and collaboration. As the saying goes, a project of this size takes a village. Over the years, we've worked with hundreds of people and partners to finish this project, maybe even you. Talking to everyone who helped and partnered with us would likely turn this into a 5-hour video. But it goes without saying, we thank you for all your partnership and support.